We'll start with the Premier League fixtures announced this morning, and there are some really tough starts, especially for Arsenal and for Manchester United. Now, they face each other at Old Trafford on the opening weekend, and on paper, they've got the toughest opening 6 games across the leagues. Let's have a look at this graphic. Now, this shows you the 4 sides with the most difficult starts according to last season's final league position. This is the average final league position of those opening 6, so we'll break it down. Toughest at the top, Arsenal. They face 4 of the top 7 in their first 6 games, as well as that trip to Old Trafford to face Manchester United. As for United, well, they face 3 of last season's top 4 in their opening 6 games. The hardest games are the ones in bright red. The easier ones are in green. As for Newcastle and Crystal Palace, they also have difficult starts with early games against last season's top 7.
There will be pressure on Mikel Arteta. As I said, they need to do a bit of business, quite a bit of business to be fair, but that is a tough game. To go to Old Trafford against Ruben Amorim's team who weren't good last season, who have to be better this season, Man United, but there's no easy games in the Premier League. That's why it's the best league in the world, because we have the best teams in the world, we have the best managers, we have the best players in the world, so it's always going to be difficult. But the fixture list is not too bad, but look, Leeds will be tough as well, so there is, and then you got Liverpool. That's the hardest. I bet Mikel Arteta was thinking, thanks whoever drew that out, because that ain't helped me one bit.
Stern-faced Mikel Arteta. I can't confirm whether or not that photo was taken immediately after the fixtures were released. But this is perhaps why Clinton Morrison described it as the toughest start among all the Premier League teams. After they play Manchester United, Mikel Arteta's side host newly promoted Leeds. Then, tough. They go away to the champions Liverpool and they close out their opening 6 fixtures against 3 European qualifiers, Nottingham Forest, Manchester City and Newcastle.
I think it's the worst possible start as far as that opening 6 games go for Arsenal. But if you grew up in the era supporting Arsenal that I did, a trip to Old Trafford is never something that you look forward to. You make the point that Man United are not the side that they once were, and that is absolutely right and absolutely fair. But even when Arsenal have won there in recent times, they've been narrow victories. So, you know, for sure, it's going to be a really, really tough start. But it is that kind of glamour fixture, isn't it? Despite where United are today, it's got the history behind it, and it is one that people will look forward to, and I think it's the perfect way to kick off and I guess headline a Super Sunday. If you want to go through the kind of whole glass half full approach, you can say, well, at least you get some of these tough fixtures, Liverpool away, for example, Manchester City at home in particular, Newcastle away. You get them out of the way nice and early. But if you're not quite ready to go from the very start of the campaign, and we've seen teams struggle to build a rhythm at the start of seasons before, you can find yourself chasing, and I'm not sure that's a position you want to be in when you're supposedly one of the title favourites.